What's on all? It's getting a little bit nippy in the warehouse and my heater doesn't work, but we're not in the trenches, are we? So let's pick today's orders. First one is this ski suit that I sold on Vinted for £49.50. They sell really well, these ski suits. You can get them relatively cheap and they're all vintage. They're funky patterns. Like, people tend to go down the ski slopes now wearing a vintage one over a modern one because they just look like proper cool and jazzy. Nice bit of embroidery on the arm. The margin on these is really good, and believe it or not, I sell them all year round. I've sold this one under the pretense if it doesn't fit, it'll get returned, so fingers crossed it doesn't. Sold this Uniqlo knit for 15, picked it up in a Chazza probably about 3 weeks ago. I think it was £5.50. Does really well, Uniqlo. The quality's great. Normally get around 20, but 15 I'm happy, just get it moving. The traffic slowed down on it a bit. I sold this Ralph Lauren t-shirt on Vinted for 10 quid. Really lovely cotton, this one. They don't fetch a lot, and Ralph Lauren is just so incredibly saturated that I tend not to pick it up that much anymore unless it's really cheap, because it just sits. I sold this knitted cardigan on Depop for £8. It's really nice, apart from some absolute mush. It's cut the neck tag out of it, so it created these two holes, but apart from that, it's really good condition. I think it owes me literally nothing, so it's just nice to get that moving, really. And I sold this really nice Pool and Shark. The condition on it is phenomenal. It owes me £7. I sold it for £42 on eBay, but once again, like the ski suit, under the pretense if it doesn't fit, he can send it back. Although, you know, on eBay, if they want to send it back for any reason whatsoever, maybe they finish wearing it for the weekend, they can send it back. But that was the deal, so hopefully it fits and that'll be a good sale. I took an offer on this Fjord fashion knit for £35, which is pretty good. Like, it's not as popular of a brand as Darley of Norway. Like, that Darley of Norway, they're hand knitted, is absolutely beautiful. Look at the buttons on it, and the craftsmanship is insane. Like, that's a £90 knit, that one. So I was happy to take a little bit of a offer on this at 35. Still a good profit margin. I think really it's worth about 45, but still a good sale nonetheless. And I've got loads of knits at the minute, so it's nice to get them moving. And last but not least, on Depop, I sold this Manier de Val. I can never pronounce it. I had this dress for literally a year. A couple of marks on it. I think the retail would have been really high. It's got lovely tags and the quality's okay. Sold for 28 quid. This is a good sale. So I picked up this Blue Harbour leather jacket in a charity shop the other day for £10, based on the fact that the condition is insane. I thought it'd do about 30 to 40. I listed it for 50 and I just took an offer on it for £45, which is absolutely banging. Just as I was doing that video, I got a sale for this. I picked up from a charity shop in a previous video. I literally stopped off at the Chazza on the way to work and picked this up for £1.50. I think it was like 3 quid, and then when I went to pay, she noticed these marks on it, and I was umming and ahhing. I thought, oh, is it worth it? I think it's like 3 or 4 quid. But she said she'd do it for £1.50 because else it would just go to rag. And then I listed it earlier for 15 and I took an offer for 10. Early 2000s O'Neill. If this was mint condition, it could probably do around 25, maybe 30 on a good day. And I listed this the other day as well. It's a really nice jacket, boxy fit, women's small and other stories. I mean, it's incredibly boxy. Sold that for 50 quid. And just when I was wrapping, I got this sale through for these Timberland boots. They were actually mine. Lovely detailing all over them. Cordura. And they retail at like 170 quid now. But yeah, I just didn't like the fit. They weren't particularly comfortable. I wear Doc Martens and the comfort is next level. These just weren't up there for me. I think I had them for about 18 months, wore them maybe 3 times, and I sold them for 52 quid. I think I bought them for 40. Also, people, I've been thinking about doing TikTok shop. You could buy from me during a live stream, or you could buy from my shop at any time. Write shop in the comments if you think it's a good idea.